Hello guys, good evening. Tonight I'm going to discuss search engine optimization. But before that, allow me to discuss first what is search engine. A search engine or internet search engine is a software system that is designed to carry out web search, which means to search the World Wide Web in a systematic way for particular information specified in a textual web search query. Search engines utilize automated software applications, referred to as robots, bots, or spiders, that travel along the web, following links from page to page, site to site. The information gathered by the spiders is used to create a searchable index of the web. The search results are generally presented in a line of results, often referred to as search engine results pages. The information may be a mix of links to web pages, images, videos, infographics, articles, research papers, and other types of files. Search engine all started in 1990 with Archie. The name stands for archive without the V. It was created by Alan Emtage, computer science student at McGill University in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. The program downloaded the directory listings of all the files located on public anonymous FTP or file transfer protocol sites, creating a searchable database of file names. However, Archie search engine did not index the contents of these sites since the amount of data was so limited it could be readily searched manually. Search engines continued to be primitive directory listings, until search engines developed to crawling and indexing websites, eventually creating algorithms to optimize relevancy. The first popular search engine on the web was Yahoo Search. The first product from Yahoo, founded by Jerry Yang and David Filo in January 1994, was a web directory called Yahoo Directory. In 1995, a search function was added, allowing users to search Yahoo directory. It became one of the most popular ways for people to find web pages of interest, but its search function operated on its web directory, rather than its full-text copies of web pages. They actually had their search services outsourced until 2002, when they started to really work on their search engine. Google's unique and improving algorithm has made it one of the most popular search engines of all time. Around 2000, Google's search engine rose to prominence. The company achieved better results for many searches with an algorithm called PageRank. This iterative algorithm ranks web pages based on the number and PageRank of other websites and pages that link there, on the premise that good or desirable pages are linked to more than others. Google also maintained a minimalist interface to its search engine. In contrast, many of its competitors embedded a search engine in a web portal. In fact, the Google search engine became so popular that spoof engines emerged such as Mystery Seeker. Other search engines continue to have a difficult time matching the relevancy algorithm Google has created by examining a number of factors such as social media, inbound links, fresh content, etc. These are the list of popular search engine. Google. Offering everything from image searches, map searches, news searches, etc. With impressive keyword relevancy and a continuously improving search algorithm, it's easy to see why Google is still the reigning champ. Bing. The Microsoft-powered search engine prides itself on being a decision engine by offering search suggestions on the side column and providing extra search options. Yahoo. While Yahoo has been suffering as of late, it's still a classic and a popular search engine. Ask. Clean layout and handy results grouping. AOL Search. AOL or American Online continues to be used, primarily by people who still use AOL. They're out there somewhere. Dogpile. The once alternative to Google is getting a comeback and is a great alternative to bigger search engines. DuckDuckGo. doesn't track your search history and avoids spammy sites. The Internet Archive. This search engine lets users travel back in time to see how web pages looked in years gone by. A very fun search engine to play around with. Search engine has three primary functions: web crawling, indexing, and ranking. When we say crawling, it means that it scour or it intensively search the internet for content, looking over the code or content for each URL they find. This process send out a team of robots, known as crawlers or spiders, to find new and updated content. Content can vary. It could be a web page, an image, a video, a PDF, etc. But regardless of the format, content is discovered by links. Bot starts out by fetching a few web pages, and then follows the links on those web pages to find new URLs. By hopping along this path of links, the crawler is able to find new content and add it to their index called Caffeine. A massive database of discovered URLs to later be retrieved when a searcher is seeking information that the content on that URL is a good match for. Indexing is to store and organize the content found during the crawling process. Once a page is in the index, it's in the running to be displayed as a result to relevant queries. This process stores information they find in an index, a huge database of all the content they've discovered and deem good enough to serve up to searchers. The purpose of storing and indexing is to optimize speed and performance in finding relevant documents for a search query. Without an index, the search engine would scan every document in the corpus, which would require considerable time and computing power. For example, while an index of 10,000 documents can be queried within milliseconds, a sequential scan of every word in 10,000 large documents could take hours. The additional computer storage required to store the index, as well as the considerable increase in the time required for an update to take place, are traded off for the time saved during information retrieval. Ranking. Provide the pieces of content that will best answer a searcher's query, which means that results are ordered by most relevant to least relevant. When someone performs a search, search engines scour their index for highly relevant content and then orders that content in the hopes of solving the searcher's query. This ordering of search results by relevance is known as ranking. In general, you can assume that the higher a website is ranked, the more relevant the search engine believes that site is to the query. It's possible to block search engine crawlers from part or all of your site, or instruct search engines to avoid storing certain pages in their index. While there can be reasons for doing this, if you want your content found by searchers, you have to first make sure it's accessible to crawlers and is indexable. Otherwise, it's as good as invisible. Now, let's talk about SEO. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. In simple terms, it means the process of improving your site to increase its visibility for relevant searches. This process improves the quality and quantity of website traffic to a website or a web page from search engines. SEO targets unpaid traffic, known as natural, or organic, results rather than direct traffic or paid traffic. As an internet marketing strategy, SEO or search engine optimization considers how search engines work, the computer-programmed algorithms that dictate search engine behavior, what people search for, the actual search terms or keywords typed into search engines, and which search engines are preferred by their targeted audience. SEO is performed because a website will receive more visitors from a search engine when websites rank higher in the search engine results page or SERP. These visitors can then potentially be converted into customers. The better visibility your pages have in search results, the more likely you are to garner attention and attract prospective and existing customers to your business. Earlier we mentioned about natural, organic or unpaid traffic and direct or paid traffic. We will identify and differentiate this two type of traffic. But before that, let us identify first of what do we mean by traffic. Traffic is just digital marketer speak for visitors to your website. We like to talk about how much traffic we're getting and how much more traffic we have now that we've started. It's important because the more traffic you get, the more opportunities you have to generate increased business from your website. What is organic traffic? Organic traffic connotes visitors who arrive to your site via search engines, without you directly paying for this pathway. By clicking on organic listings that appear in search engine results pages, users are trafficked to your website through their own natural initiatives. Why would someone click on one result over another? For a number of reasons. It appeared to be the most relevant and useful piece of information available on the page. It appeared to be from a trusted, knowledgeable source. It appeared to match their distinct search intent at that moment. What is paid traffic? Paid traffic from search engines arrives to websites when a user clicks on an advertisement placed on a SERP for a given search term. This ad is created and paid for by a company, with the aid of an ad platform, seeking to appear first in search engines. As you can see, the goal of both organic and paid traffic campaigns is the same, to be clicked on more often than anyone else competing for the same search term. Paid search advertising exists inside an automated open auction bidding platform such as Google Ads. Google sets a price for a keyword and companies bid on that keyword. Google then evaluates your maximum bid, often measured as pay per click, or PPC. Assesses the relevance of your proposed ad as it relates to the term being bidded on. Assigns a quality score, a measurement of click-through rate, landing page quality and ad relevance. It's also important to note that, in general, the higher your quality score, the lower your cost per click, CPC. So you can actually save money by making your search ads as creative, targeted and relevant as possible. Which types of content are best for paid traffic? Because paid advertising requires consistent bidding adjustments and marketing expenditures, companies tend to use it more so for commercial intent keywords. Logically, if you're going to pay for ad space, you'd ideally want that traffic to convert into customers as well. That way, you're bringing your traffic directly to your services and sales pages, shortening the buyer journey and, hopefully, closing a deal. Here's the SERP or search engine results pages for the query, blog content. There's only one ad, highlighted in red. That's because blog content, as a query, is a mixed intent term. It's unclear whether someone just wants to learn basic information about blog content or they're maybe in the market to purchase blog content writing services. Queries that have transactional intent are more likely to feature ads. Look what happens when I tweak the query to blog content services. The top 4 results in search are all paid ads. That's because it's very clear that the searcher is looking to hire a firm to write their blog content for a fee. Thus it follows that content formats that are sales-focused are most conducive to paid traffic. What is the difference between organic traffic and paid search traffic? The main difference between organic traffic and paid search traffic is that organic traffic is free while paid traffic is paid for. There are 2 ways to get traffic from search engines. The first way is to rank your website high in the search results using SEO, and the second way is to use Google Ads to place your ads on top of the organic results with advertising. With SEO you can get traffic for free 24/7, but it's not instant. It takes time for SEO to work and generate results. On the other hand, with PPC or pay-per-click advertising you can get faster results, but you will have to pay each time someone clicks on your ads and visits your website. Another difference between organic and paid traffic is that once you stop the paid ads, traffic to your website will drop, while with organic traffic you get traffic as long as you have high rankings. Now, let's identify the advantages and disadvantages of search engine optimization. The advantages are free, localized traffic, mobile friendly, expert status, customer friendly. Free. SEO is totally free of cost, and it depends on how much time you spend researching keywords and utilizing them in your high-quality content. Localized traffic. Using local SEO tools such as Google My Business can help you improve your localized traffic. Mobile friendly. Means your site is responsive, your site speed is good, and there's no latency for mobile users. Expert status. Following best SEO practices means your site is an authority. You only have one article per keyword, and you only have backlinks from high-quality sites. Customer friendly. Potential customers find your site because of your SEO. They come to your site and see that you're professional. There are no grammatical errors in your content and you're using the latest technology on a secure site. The disadvantages of search engine optimization are targeted by competitors, changes, penalties, slow results, no promises. Targeted by competitors. Effective SEO means you rank high. Sites that rank high are targeted by competitors who want a slice of the SEO pie, which means you're always on your toes. Changes. SEO can change. Just say the word panda, and watch business owners frown. One small change to SEO, and you can be at the top of the search results one day and the next day find your site greatly demoted. Penalties. You need to always be on top of your game, which may require some financial investment. One example is websites that haven't been upgraded to responsive design will be penalized. Slow results. SEO isn't a fast-moving process. You can update your site and use best practices and not see results for months. No promises. You could update all your content and website features and still not find that your site has improved. SEO doesn't promise results. In conclusion, to get the best search engine visibility, web designers should follow the 5 basic rules of web design, which state that a website should be easy to read, easy to navigate, easy to find, consistent in layout and design, quick to download. By following these rules, you are building your website to satisfy your target audience. The added benefit of following these rules is that both directory editors and search engines are looking for these same characteristics. Web pages that contain the words that your target audience is typing into search queries generally have greater search engine visibility than pages that contain little or no keywords. The way your web pages are linked to each other also affects your site's search engine visibility. If search engine spiders can find your pages quickly and easily, your site has a much better chance of appearing at the top of search results. If two websites have the same text component and link component weights, the site that end users click the most will usually rank higher. Sometimes, a popular website will consistently rank higher than sites that use plenty of keywords. Therefore, building a site that appeals to both directory editors and your target audience is very important for maximum search engine visibility. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and God bless.